right spot starting lineup. Sponsored by lineups are sponsored by the right spot. Sorry, I got my camera person was signaling me. Right Spot and Grill. Stop by the Right Spot Grill located at 240 Railway Avenue West, Rosetown, after the game for steak, seafood, ribs, pasta, pizza, and more. Starting lineup for Stoney Creek, number 17, Sean Blanchard. Number 11, Jared Conkle. Actually, I'm going to pause for the national anthem here. All right, welcome back to Rosetown, Saskatchewan. You're listening to King of Trucks, Allan Cup Hockey. Starting lineup sponsored by the Right Spot and Grill in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Coming up on for the Stoney Creek Generals, we have number 18 O'Mara, number 7 Hotham, number 17 Blanchard, number 9 Hewlett, and number 11 Conkle. Correction to the Bethune Bulldogs starting lineup. We have not number 3 Paul Albers, we have number 8 Brennan Bosch. So we're going to wait here, get the referees to come and shake hands here with everybody, shake hands with each other, and we're going to get this show on the road. Again, welcome to AGT Center if you're just joining us for Allan Cup King of Trucks Hockey here at Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Game between the Bethune Bulldogs and the Stoney Creek Generals. Face-off won by Bethune. Bethune going to dump that in. That's going to be touched by the Generals. That's going to be wrapped around onto the right-hand side. Bethune going to keep that in, though. Dooley going to get to that in the corner. Goes off to the side for 11 Conkle. He'll go cross ice to 9 Hue. They'll dump that in. That's going to go around the boards. Conkle's going to keep that in on the hash marks. Goes into the corner. 2 Bethune Bulldogs on that. Comes open, intercepted by Stoney Creek. Pass out to center. That's picked up by the Bulldogs, and it's going to go, intercepted the other way. Hule for the Stoney Creek General, shot on net, goes off the blocker of Holfeld, and then goes into the corner. Dooley picks it up. He's wearing a cage today. You're going to kind of update on that, find out what happened there. Unless they've replaced it with a different player. Puck out at there, intercepted by Stoney Creek. It's going to go in the corner for number 26. Justin DaCosta comes out on the left wing side to Heisey. Heisey's going to chip that in. And that's going to be picked up by the Bulldogs. Stripped by 81. Donati. Donati with it, gets to the side, finds Lee out on the circles. Wide shot, misses wide. That's going to go back out to center for the Generals. Comes on the right wing side. Generals with it, backhands it into the zone. Picked up by Cott of the Bulldogs. Going to come the other way now. Still with it. Intercepted by number 44, Cousins. That's going to be chipped in through Cousins again with it in his own zone. He's going to go D to D. Picked up by the Generals. They're going to go cross ice to the right-hand side. Cousins going to whack at it. Can't get control of it. Bragg's dropped pass back into the center, but be picked up by Smith, and he's going to dump that in for the Bulldogs into Stoney Creek territory. Here comes Stoney Creek the other way. Keller tries to break it up. Here comes Bragg, shot on net. That misses just the post wide. Picked up by 27. Stoney Creek shot misses. Puck in the corner now, picked up by checked by Smith from Bethune. Puck on the corner now for picked up again by Bethune. This puck's just bouncing around. I've heard that's kind of a comment from a lot of the players is, oh, Smith absolutely levels Keller. Runs into his own player. Now they're saying this ice is kind of soft as it's been hovering around the 0 mark here in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. We actually had snow yesterday. Woke up this morning and there was snow all over the parking lot at my hotel. 17-17 left here in the first period. Shots on goal, currently 1 shot in favor of the Stoney Creek Generals, 1-0. Face off inside the Bethune zone to the blocker hand side of Holefield. Won by Stoney Creek, but Bethune will grab that. Pajot takes it into the corner. Now behind the net, comes out for 22. Gongalski. He'll battle with it on the corner. That gets out to center. Bernhard kicks that back in, but that's offside. Actually, I don't know if that should have been offside as Bernhard kicked that back into the zone. Either way, face off here just outside the blue line of the Bethune Bulldogs. And I'm just going to run through some of our today's game sponsor, Great Plains College, home of the Carpentry and Production Welding Program in Rosetown. Tonight's period sponsor as well is Rosetown Accounting Services, specializing in farm, families, corporate taxes. Visit Carrie G. Jago for professional CPA and CGA accountant, located at 219 Main Street, Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Shot on net goes wide. Stoney Creek's going to get that out at the point. Goes down low for them. 22, Gongalski, he's got it. He puts it back out to the point. Shot blocked by the Bulldogs. That's going to come out into center. Bernhard will dump that in and goes and changes though. Stoney Creek regrouping back behind their net. He's going to get it. He's going to come around the side. Chipped over to Hule on the left wing side. He's streaking around, caught on his backhand in front. Puck loose. Holefield puts a blocker down, pads down. Puck still loose on the side. Jamming at it. O'Mara gets it. Out to the point. Cousins' shot goes wide. Bounces. Oh, that went off a skate. Just about found its way into the back of the net. Face off inside the Bulldog zone. Exactly 16 minutes left here in the first period. 4 minutes have gone by. No goals so far, 0-0. You're listening to King of Trucks Allan Cup Hockey on Melville's Rock Station The Buzz, www.thebuzzrocks.ca. Bethune Bulldogs versus the Stoney Creek Generals. Later on tonight, we'll also have the Rosetown Red Wings and the Elsipogtog Hawks in the other quarterfinal. Winner of this game will play the, I believe, the Lacombe Generals or either the Southeast Prairie Thunder, who both finished first at the top of their pool. Puck down in the Stoney Creek corner. That's going to come out of their zone, out into center. Coburn going to get a hold of that. He's going to dump that down into the zone. That's going to be waved off for icing. Lee going to get a hold of it in the left wing side corner. He's got it on the boards. Out to Hule. Hule going to skate that to center. Curls back into his zone. Has it on his forehand, looking for a pass out to the right hand. Finds Heisey. Heisey comes in over the blue line. Heisey makes a move. Shot goes off the blocker and up over into the netting. And we're going to have a face-off just inside the, or just on the circle on the glove hand side of Holefield. 15-12 left here in the first period. If you're wondering on sasknews.net right now, if you go click the top banner, Allan Cup, there'll be the last 3 games of the round robin. Game 1, 2, and 3 are up. 4 and 5 and 6 will be up probably shortly today and tomorrow. As well, this game here should be up as well within the next 24 hours. It's on demand for free. So tune in. If right now, just have the live radio stream. If you really want to get a visual, we also have on Twitter at SaskNewsNet. You'll have a live video stream, so if you play the radio and the video at the same time, you should be able to kind of have a pretty clear picture of what's going on. 15:03 left here in the first period, 4-0 in favor of the Stoney Creek Generals. Heisey out to take the draw for the Generals. Against number 10, Redlick. Redlick wins that back, gets it to Cott. Cott wraps it around on the left wing boards. Out comes Drew George. That's chipped back in. George will go after it on the side. That goes off a skate left on the blue line. Picked up by Heisey. Heisey one-on-one with Cott. Heisey shot. Oh, Holefield gets a piece of it. Just misses the outside of the net. Stoney Creek looking to go up 1-0. George puts it off the boards. Smith can't reach it. That's going to be icing. We'll have a face-off back down in the Bethune Bulldogs zone. Run over some more of our sponsors here. Tonight's power play sponsored by Dale's Plumbing and Heating. Dale's Plumbing and Heating covers all your plumbing and heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, central vac services. Contact Dale's today at 306-882-2732. Tonight's penalty kill sponsored by Regal Motors Ford. In Rosetown has friendly, helpful staff and have been proudly serving our community and surrounding areas since 1929. Enjoy the experience of purchasing your next vehicle from Regal Motors, your local Ford dealership located at 124 First Avenue West in Rosetown. Puck goes back to the point, shot on net, goes off a stick, up over. 14-15 left here in the first period. Remember, end of every game we have 3-star selections sent in by text. Remember the Judy Johnston Insurance Services 3 stars of the game to text the buzz line 306-730-0809. Get your nominations in. We'll announce that in sometime after the 5-minute mark in the third period or possibly at the end of overtime depending on what the score is like. Tonight's starting lineups were sponsored by The Right Spot and Grill. Stop by The Right Spot and Grill located 240 Railway Avenue West, Rosetown. After the game, steak, seafood, ribs, pasta, pizza, and more. Puck comes out of the Bethune zone. Dooley going to chip that in. Goes off the backboards. That's going to be played by number 30, I guess is in the net there. Brown again for Stoney Creek. Here come the Generals out on the left side, though. Streaking out 2-on-2. Pass back door, knocked away by Bulldogs. Goes off the glass. Hotham can't handle that. That's going to go back into Stoney Creek territory. He turns that, transitions the other way. 3-on-2. Pass by Fergus, goes wide. Picked up by Blanchard. Sorry, not Blanchard, Heisey. Actually, neither. 27. Does Dzicki. Back out of the Stoney Creek. Smith is going to chip that up. Bulldogs going to pick that and go the other way. Comes out into the neutral zone. Reach tries to knock that through. Lee going to get it. Goes D to D on the right-hand side. Comes back out through the center. Lee with it on the right-hand side. Gets the red line. Tries to dump it. Breakaway pass for Reach. Comes in. Number 16. Oh, he's tripped. He's tripped and no call. That looks like that should have been a penalty shot. Took his skates out from behind him. Covered up by Stoney Creek goaltender Brown. We're going to have a TV timeout.
Saturday, so when you hear the buzzer, we would normally be taking a TV timeout, not this game.
This period sponsored by Rosetown Accounting Services, specializing in farm, families, and corporate taxes. Visit Carrie G. Jagow for professional CPA and CGA accountant services, located at 219 Main Street in Rosetown, Saskatchewan, in the same building as one of our 3 stars of the game sponsor, Judy Johnston Insurance Services. Judy Johnston services in Saskatchewan-based agency providing excellent expertise and coverage options for individuals, families, businesses. Visit Judy and her team today, 219 Main Street, Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Puck comes out into the center. Dumped in by number 2 Keller of the Bulldogs. Goes behind the Stoney Creek net. Smith forechecking in. He's got some help from Redlick. Shot goes off the back of the Stoney Creek defender. Goes off the back wall. Bethune will regroup. Puck bouncing in front of the net. Loose. Stoney Creek going to grab that. That cycled into the corner. O'Mara's going to pick that up. He's got a Bulldog right on him. Drew George on his backhand in the right wing corner. Cycles that back. That's going to be picked up by Redlick. He's going to cycle that back into the corner again for Smith. Smith with it on his forehand into the slot. Coburn shot. Oh, he's knocked down he's hit by number 11, Conkle. Great defensive play by Jarrett Conkle to break up that chance for the Bulldogs. 12:01 left here in the first period. Shot 7-2 right now for the Stoney Creek Generals. Bernhard out to take the draw. He's got Elbers with him on his right-hand side. Cott out on the right-hand defense. Back to Cott, wins the draw. It's kicked away by Brown into the corner. Generals try to turn it around fast. 24 rips that in for Bethune. Delahaye Goes into the corner, picked up now by the Generals, but he'll be checked by Sanderson. Sanderson with it, turns, fires, goes off the backside. Caught, tries to beat him at the blue line. Picked up now by O'Mara, Donati. That's intercepted by Delahaye. Here comes Delahaye, dodges a hip check from Blanchard. Shot on net, Brown's gonna scoop that up off the ice. They're gonna have a face-off just to the blocker hand side of Brown in the Stoney Creek end. Remember to get your 3 stars of the game selections in onto the buzz line. Text 306-730-0809 rather. Today's period sponsored by Rosetown Accounting Service. Today's game sponsor, Great Plains College in Rosetown. Puck goes behind the net, Sanderson with it. Goodman rather. Shot on net by Dooley, goes off the blocker and picked up by the Generals. Gonna come the other way out. Just about get checked by Bosch. Dooley gets it back to Bosch down at the top of the bottom of the circles. He's checked though, and Stoney Creek's gonna come the other way. Bragg with it on the left wing side. Come to the center. Centering pass on the backhand. Oh, just about gloves it. Goes on the back of the net. Good chance for Stoney Creek to go up by 1 here. That's going to come around. Here comes the Generals. So, great pass to Bragg. Breakaway. Shot. Saved by Feld, yes. 10:44 left here in the first. You're just joining us. You're listening to King of Trucks, Allan Cup Hockey, live from AGT Center in Rosetown, Saskatchewan on Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz. www.thebuzzrocks.ca. Coming live to you from in Mooseman, Maple Creek, Assiniboia, and Melville. Sorry, folks, I'm a little tired today. Been doing this 2 games a day, and then we have all the editing to do afterwards for the video end, and just burning the candle at both ends here tonight in Rosetown. We're loving it. The experience is great. Well-organized event by the board here of directors here for the Allan Cup here in Rosetown. Out come the Bulldogs. That's dumped in behind the goal line. Picked up by number 12 of the Bethune Bulldogs, Bailey. That's going to come out to the blue line, kept in by Keller. He gets pushed back. The Bulldogs have a delayed penalty coming though against the Bulldogs. Number 11, Mike Reach. Mike Reach played for the Florida Everblades in the ECHL, and that'll put them up on the Ford Regal Motors penalty kill. And the Stoney Creek Generals are going to enjoy a Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play. Dale's Plumbing and Heating covers all your plumbing and heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, and central vac services. Contact Dale's today at 306-882-2732. Face-off won by the Generals. They're going to take that back behind their own net. That's going to come around. Picked up by the Generals. Then they're going to, again, go back below their own goal line looking for an option. Coming out now as a unit, all 4 at the same time. Oh, poked away by Redlick. Tries to break up this breakout. Here come the Heisey with it. He's going to drop that back out to O'Mara. O'Mara takes that in on the half boards. Give it back to Heisey behind the net. Heisey gets checked, though, by Cott. Puck comes back right out. O'Mara feeds out to the point, picked up by Conkle. Cousins, rather. Donati's shot, blocked by Cott. It gets knocked again by Donati. Donati with it at the blue line. He's going to get that over to 81. Justin Donati in front, wide open, on his forehead, shoots, scores! Number 81, Justin Donati, making it 1-0 here with 9 minutes, 25 seconds on a power play goal. With Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play goal by Stoney Creek Generals. Less than a minute into the power play, minute 7 left in that. The Generals make her 1-0. You're listening to King of Trucks, Allan Cup Hockey on Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, www.thebuzzrocks.ca. Coming live to you across southern Saskatchewan, Melville, Mooseman, Maple Creek, and Assiniboia. Face off at center, won by Stoney Creek. Blanchard goes D to D with that. He's going to get it back, though. Centering pass out for Bragg. Bragg shoots. Oh, stopped by Holyfield. Another breakaway pass for Bragg. Puck in the corner. Schneider battling with Bragg. That squeaks out for the Generals. Out centering pass there, docked away into center ice. Hotham with it, he'll put it off the sideboards. Bragg can't get it, and that's going to be an icing.
Assist number 44, Darren Cousins, and number 18, Ryan O'Mara.
Today's period sponsor is brought to you by Rosetown Accounting Services, specializing in farm, families, and corporate taxes. Visit Kerry G. Jago, your professional CPA and CGA accountant, located 219 Main Street, Rosetown. Brendan Bosch out to take the draw for the Bethune Bulldogs. Whoa, that's intercepted in front by Dooley. Nothing comes about of it. Goes out into the corner, though. Gets knocked away. Dooley with it again on the side. That's going to go back behind the net. Picked up by Hotham. He's going to have it behind the General's net. Dooley hard on the puck there. Working it along the boards, right wing side. That squeaks back into the neutral zone. Picked up on the sideboards by number 7, Coburn. Dumped in. Hotham going to push that around on the right wing side. Puck comes back to Hotham, though, over in the left wing corner. He'll glove that down. He's hit by Reach. Smith tries to knock it past Bailey. Bailey tries to get it to Reach, but he can't get it there. Puck squeaks out, picked up by Bailey again in his own zone. Then through the slot, comes out on the left wing side, puts it off the boards. That's chipped in. 26 can't handle it. Justin DaCosta. That's going to be intercepted by Reach on the right wing boards. He's going to cycle that around. Gets it over to Cott. Shot on net, goes off a leg and into the corner. Puck comes out to center now. Cousins centering pass, Smith with it. Smith at the slot, not kept in by Lee, though. He's going to backhand that back out to center ice. Finds Pajot at center. Pajot puts that up over the glass and out. Today's game sponsor is brought to you by Great Plains College, home of the carpentry and production line welding program in Rosetown. Sanderson out to take the draw for the Bethune Bulldogs with Bernhardt and Albers on the same line here. One back by the Generals, though. Generals go D to D. That comes out on the right wing side. Centering pass. Hewlett gets it out of the slot, trying to hold on to it. Cotton pushes him around. Picked up by O'Mara. Gets it back to Hewlett. Shot on net. Goes off a skate in front. Goes behind the net. Scrum behind the net now. Puck in the feet to the Generals. Comes out to the slot. Albers intercepts it. He's going to come the other way for the Bulldogs. He's going to get that to Delahaye. Delahaye tries to find Bernhardt. No one there. Sanderson forechecking now down onto Stoney Creek. Gets it out to High C in the slot. Conkle, he'll dump that in, and it'll be picked up and comes the other way. Nielsen, long stretch pass. Redlick can't hold on. Hotham going to get it over to Blanchard. Blanchard going to go cross ice. No one there. Heisey can't get it, but it's waved off. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first period of play. Six minutes, 25 seconds. Back behind the net. Picked up by the Bulldogs. That's going to get it out of their zone. Knocked back in. That's going to be offside. If you're just joining us, you're listening to Allan Cup Hockey on Melville's Rock. Home of the carpentry and production line welding program in Rosetown. That's going to get dumped into their zone. Picked up the other way. Redlick with it. He tries to reach back for it. And that's going to get picked up by DaCosta. Shot on net, scores! Feeds Fergus in the slot. Finds the top corner. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left here in the first period. And they make that 2-0 on their 13th shot of the game. Face-off going to come back out to center here. 2-0 now the score. Stoney. They will be eliminated from the Allan Cup playoffs. It's only first period, but they're still in it. It's only 2-0. So think positives on both sides, I guess. Stoney Creek with it. They're going to win that back over. Bragg got it. He's going to get to Lee. That's going to get wrapped over to the side. Intercepted by Dooley. Lee with it on the left wing side. He's going to dump that in. Shot in. That's
assist number 26, Johnston DeCosta, and number 5, Matthew Bragg. Top of the goal,
back, just outside of the Stoney Creek.
Bragg at 14:05.
Smith. Stoney Creek wins the draw back. Goes off the boards to Smith. Smith on the left wing side. Between his legs to Pajot. Pajot with a shot. Saved by Hofel. That's going to come out now. Keller puts it off the boards. That's turned back the other way by Stoney Creek. That's offside though. So 5:22 left here in the first period. Score is 2-0 in favor of the Stoney Creek Generals. Shots on goal 13-6 for the Generals. Winner of this game advances to semifinals to play the first place team from either Pool 1 or 2. We'll find out later. If anybody wants to text in a correction on that to 306-730-0809 to the buzz line, you'll reach us right here in the media booth. Shot on net, gloved by Brown. I have a face-off to the glove hand side, left wing side for Stoney Creek. 5:14 left here in the first period. You're listening to King of Trucks Allan Cup Hockey on Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz. Bailey wins the draw back to Cott. Cott shoes on net. Brown going to get his chest in front of that, and he's going to hold on. Face off now. Back, same spot, same dot. 5:11 left on the clock, though. Blanchard, Hotham, Heisey out for the Generals. Bailey, Cott, both reaches. And Delahaye out for the Bulldogs. Caught with it. He's going to have it on the point. Going to shoot it in. Goes off a leg, then off of a glove, and off of the glove of Brown. Comes the other way. Here comes Stoney Creek. Smith trying to dump that pass. Caught. And that'll get picked up by Pajot. Come through their end. Gongalski gets it. He gets checked, though. Bailey tries to do something with it. Comes the other way. Delahaye going to intercept that pass. Picked up by Hotham. Hotham going to get it to Blanchard. Blanchard get hit by Reach. Delahaye with it now. Goes cross ice off the boards to number 12, Bailey. Picked up by Hotham. Hotham's going to reverse that back into the corner. Picked up by the Bulldogs here. Go back over to Schneider on the left defense side. He's going to get the red line, dumps that in. Houellette going to stop that on the side. Bernhardt tries to beat him to it. Here come the Generals out of their zone. That's going to go through center. And they'll be called icing. 4:15 left here in the first period. If you're just joining us, the Stoney Creek Generals are leading the Bethune Bulldogs 2-0. Shots on net. It's College, home of the Carpentry and Production Line Welding Program in Rosetown. Puck one back to Stoney Creek. They're going to scroll around, go over, picked up by 44. Cousins gets it back over to Lee. Schneider holds up Conkle. Bulldogs come the way of the way. Nielsen feeds Bernhardt. Bernhardt feeds Elbers. Elbers dumps it in. Elbers checks him down, gets into the corner. Elbers picks up the puck, has it on the half boards, gets it out to Nielsen. Nielsen's going to put that into the corner for Sanderson. Sanderson dishes it out, but it's picked up by Houellette. Squeeze out for Cousins, but now Bernhardt has it behind the goal line. Bernhardt with it. He's going to curl around. Gets it out to Sanderson. Sanderson at the half boards. Out to Schneider. Over to Nielsen. Shot on net. Deflected. Just about finds its way in the back of the net. Goes into the corner, though. That'll be chipped out by the Generals. Schneider's going to go back to retrieve that. That'll be icing, though. 3:09 left here in the first period. Shots on goal 13-7 in favor of the Stoney Creek Generals, who lead the Bethune Bulldogs to the score of 2-0. George, Smith, Keller, Coburn, and Redlick out front for the Bulldogs. Face-off won by the Generals, though. That goes off a skate right in front for Smith. Smith with it on it, gets it out to the point. Shot on net, goes off. Oh, batted out of the air by George. Redlick with it. He's got it on his backhand. He's going to try to get it to George in the corner, but Blanchard beats him there. Face shot out for Heisey. Heisey on a 2-on-1. Gets 3-on-1. Backdoor. Oh, misses it. Fans on it. Goes right through his blade, and that goes behind the net. Puck still in possession of the Generals, though. They have it out at their point. Shot into the corner, picked up by Heisey. He's going to turn the other way. He's checked by Redlick. And that puck's going to come up to Blanchard, though, at the point. He goes across ice. Oh, squeaks by Holefield. Misses the net, though. Puck loose on the blue line. Both teams battling for it. Smith goes cross ice for Redlick. That goes off of the stick of Hotham. So Blanchard's going to go back and get it. Gives it over to Heisey. Heisey gives it back to Hotham. Hotham with it behind his own goal line on the right-hand side of the net. Waiting for Bragg and Fergus to come back. Gets to Blanchard. Blanchard shoots it across, goes off the boards. That's going to go right on net, covered up by Hofeld. Minute 53 left here in the first period. Remember, folks, when we go to the intermission, we don't have a show between periods, so we'll revert back to the rock music that's going to be playing on Melville's rock station, The Buzz. So stay tuned for about 20 minutes, and we'll be right back here at the AGT Center, Rosetown, with the quarterfinal game between the Stoney Creek Generals and the Bethune AGT Bulldogs. Shot on net by Stoney Creek goes wide. Bethune's going to pick that up, chips it out. Goodman going to come down, picks it up before the red line. Goodman still with it. He's got it in the right wing corner, looking for an option in front. Gets it out to Cott, shot on net, saved by Stoney Plain. David Brown. Minute 37 left here in the first period of quarterfinal number 1 here at King of Trucks Allan Cup Hockey. The Canadian Senior Hockey AAA National Championships. It's the oldest Canadian hockey championship that we have in this nation. Face-off won by Stoney Creek. They're going to bring that out. Goodman going to get that back out to the point. Goodman dumps that in on his backhand. Picked up by Heisey and dumped back out. Sorry, Cousins, rather. Caught with it now. He's going to go D to D to 24. Delahaye. Delahaye with it. Gets it over to Goodman. To Bosch. Bosch shot on net. That goes wide. In the corner now for the Bulldogs. That's dropped around.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute.
Last minute to play here in the first period. Score 2-0 for the Stoney Creek Generals. We're going to go to commercial break right away here, or for the next 20 minutes. So stay with us. We'll be back with period number 2 of the quarterfinals starting shortly. 50 seconds, 7 seconds left. Period sponsored by Rosetown Accounting Services. Specializing in farm families, corporate taxes, visit Carrie G. Jago, your professional CPA, CGA accountant, located at 219 Main Street, Rosetown. Today's game sponsor is brought to you by Stoney Creek gets there first, jumped around, kept in. Oh, no, Schneider doesn't quite get a hold of it. That's going to go down for icing. 39.5 seconds left here in this first period here in Bethune. You're listening to Melville's Rock Station, we're not in Bethune, sorry, Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Between the Bethune Bulldogs and the Stoney Creek Generals, sorry folks, running on about 4 hours of sleep here. Oh, Reach gets told new centerman for the Bulldogs. No, it's because of encroachment, so Bailey's going to have to come take it. Face-off won by the Generals. Now it's going to go back behind the net for right in front now. Here come the Generals, who gives it over to Lee. Lee with it. He's got it on the left wing side. That's chipped in by Hullett, but doesn't quite. Oh no, went up into the bench. We're going to have a face-off down in the Stoney Creek end. 26 seconds left here in this first period. Remember to get your Judy Johnston Insurance Services 3 stars of the game nominations in. 306-730-0809. That's the buzz line. That'll get you right here in the media booth. Shot on net, held onto by Brown. 20 seconds left here in the first period. Last minute just crawling along. If you want to catch any of the games on demand, visit www.sasknews.net. Games 1, 2, and 3 are up there now. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Shot back. Delahay's shot goes off of somebody in behind the net. Generals trying to freeze the puck on the back of the net. Gungalski loses his stick. He's got it in his skates. It's 5 seconds left here in the period. Puck squeaks out to center ice, though, picked up by Delahaye, and that'll do her here for the first period. 2-0 the score for Stoney Creek. We'll be back in about 20. See you soon. Welcome back to AGT Center here in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. 2-0 is the score here for the Stoney Creek Generals over the Bethune Bulldogs. 15-10 are the shots in favor of Stoney Creek. Do or die here tonight for the Bethune Bulldogs. Last period they had a bit of a trouble getting out of their end, but ran into a few penalties too as well. We're going to see if they can come back here. Looks like if Stoney Creek can keep the foot down on the throat, they might find themselves in the semifinals tomorrow. Face off at center. Won by Stoney Creek. Hotham with it out through the middle. That's going to get dumped in. Blanchard with it. He's going to go behind the net. Dodges a hit by Reach. Half boards for number 11, Conco. Gets around to the outside to O'Mara. That goes behind the net for Holefield. He'll clear that out to the half boards. One-touch pass out for number 11, Reach. Fakes the shot. Puts it in right into the chest of Brown. 19:32 left here in the second period. Just getting going here. Tonight's period sponsor, Rosetown Accounting Services. Specializing in farming families, corporate taxes. Visit Carrie D. Jago, your professional CPA, CGA accountant located at 219 Main Street, Rosetown. Face off to the blocker hand side of Brown in the Stoney Creek zone. Stoney Creek going to push that through. Here comes Heisey on the right-hand side. He gets around Delahaye. Delahaye still holding on to him, though. Bulldogs check him, come the other way. Dale, do you know who this guy playing here for Dooley is? He's got a cage on, or is that Dooley? That's Dooley. Why has he got a cage on? They called up like a midget AAA player or something for the. Yeah, oh for sure. Yeah, okay. Well, that's been confirmed. He's just has the cage on tonight. Shot on net by Bosch. Bosch, the leading scorer in this tournament for the Bethune Bulldogs. Off the crossbar, Dooley in the slot. Goodman in the corner with it now. Bethune controlling the play in Stoney Creek zone. Bosch going to beat 24 to the puck there. Martin Lee kept in by Nielsen. Shot on net by Goodman. That goes wide. Schneider going to keep that in on the half boards, but Bosch trying to knock that down behind the net. Goodman going to backhand that in the corner. Intercepted by Lee. Goodman with it on the half boards. He gets it out to the point. D to Schneider, left-hand side. He's going to found a bounce on the boards there. It's poked away. Loose puck still there. No whistle. Wide open. Oh, Dooley gets underneath it. Goes over the net. And cleared out by Stoney Creek. That was quite the bounce on that one. Somebody told him that was there. No kidding, yeah. Stoney Creek with it back in their own end here. Going D to D, picked up by Fergus. He'll chip that in. Woolfield comes out to play the puck. That'll be ripped around to George on the right-hand side, out through center. He's looking for a pass. Leaves it for Redlick. Redlick shot goes off a skate. Right to George, though. George finds Redlick in the slot. He can't get it there. Drop pass in front of the net. Redlick on his knees. Oh, picked up by Stoney Creek 27. Dies the Zicki. Played by Hofield out into the corner. Hotham will stop that with his glove. Gets it over to Blanchard on the left-hand side in their own net. He'll go around the net, come out the middle. Blanchard feeds 15. Fergus gets a pass from Bragg. Bragg wide open on the right side. Picked up by Coburn behind the net. It's in his skates. Redlick trying to go at it. Picked up by Bragg on the right-hand side, right wing side. We're to 27. Coburn on him. He tries to drop that. Picks it up in the corner. 27. Dies the Zicki. Fergus centering pass picked up by Coburn. Bethune with it. Coburn with it in the corner on his forehand. Gets it around to George. George to Redlick. Redlick will dump that in and goes for a change. Out comes Sanderson. Elbers caught. Delahaye and Bernhardt. Everyone at once went there. Goes D to D. Delahaye with it on the left-hand side. Delahaye gets it over to Bernhardt in the slot. Gets it over to Elbers. Shot saved by Brown. Puck laying behind the net. Elbers with it. He's got it in the corner. That goes off a leg. Picked up by Stoney Creek. Comes the other way. Pajot. Pajot gets it off to the left wing side. Finds it back to Pajot on the right. Picked up by Elbers. Here comes the Bulldogs. Bernhardt with it. Cuts it back over to Delahaye. Delahaye streaking in. Shot scores! Makes it 2-1 in favor of Stoney Creek, but Bethune breaks the shutout. 15:48 left here. Delahaye streaking in, goes straight to the net and puts it in. 5-hole. Beautiful feed from the slot from Bernhardt. Actually, I think that play actually started back here with the breakout pass here by Delahaye. Jammed the rush and got it right back here from on goal. Bethune coming back in here in the second period. He's back, yeah. Yep. Known for sure. Yeah. Oh, Houlet puts it off of, or Schneider puts it off Houlet into the Stoney Creek. Line of the Stoney Creek end.
Bethune Bulldogs goal scored by number 24, Matt
Delahaye with the first goal here for Bethune. Reach wins the draw back to Schneider. Schneider goes D to D to Nielsen. Nielsen dumps that in. Pajot going to stop that. Or sorry, not Pajot, number 44. Or yeah, Cousins, rather. Coming back the other way now. Stoney Creek going to dump that in. That's going to go behind the net for Hofield. And we're going to have an icing. That's going to come back down in Stoney Creek territory. Today's game sponsor brought to you by Great Plains College, home of the carpentry and production line welding program in Rosetown. And today's period sponsor, Rosetown Accounting Services, specializing in farm families and corporate taxes. Visit Terry G. Jago, your professional CPA, CGA accountant, located at 219 Main Street, Rosetown. Dooley gets the puck at the top of the circles. He dumps that in, but dumped out by Stoney Creek and right on net onto Holfeld. He's going to pick that up, and risky move there to play that puck there. Poulet picks it up below the goal line, tries to center it out. Picked up by DaCosta. Delayed penalty coming to Stoney Creek, though. Interference is the call on number 11, Jared Conkle. We're going to have a face-off outside the blue line here. And the Bethune Bulldogs are going to go on the Dales Plumbing and Heating power play. Dales Plumbing and Heating covers all your plumbing and heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, central vac services. Contact Dales today at 306-882-2732. The Stoney Creek Generals going to go on the Regal Ford Motors penalty kill. Delahaye with it back below his goal line behind the net. He's going to come out through center on the right side. Goes over the red line, carries it in. He's going to get hit by Hotham, but still carries the puck into the corner. Two Bulldogs down in the corner with three Generals. 3-on-3 now. Puck comes out to center. Elbers can't hold on. That's going to come out to the corner. Holfeld going to stop that for Elbers. Elbers going to come around the net. Comes through center. Looking for Dooley. Dooley takes it off the boards, chips it in. Picked up by Hotham. That goes off of Elbers and into center. Bosch is going to pick that up. Bosch, the leading scorer in this tournament for the Bethune Bulldogs. Goodman at center. He tries to feed Elbers. That's offside, though, as Bosch comes across the blue line. Elbers a step and a half over the line. He timed that first one. It was just a... That happens. 13:59 left here in the second period. Minute 7 left in the penalty to Stoney Creek. And the power play for the Bethune Bulldogs. Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play, covering all your heating and plumbing, gas fitting, air conditioning, and central vac services. Puck back to Stoney Creek. They'll dump that down. Waves off for no icing as they're on the Regal Motors Ford penalty kill. Coburn up through center. Cuts around on the right wing side. He's going to take it wide around the net. Chips it into the corner for George. George with it. He's going to put that back into the corner. Back on the stick of Coburn on the half boards now. Smith with it in the corner now. He's going to wheel his way out through across the top of the circle. Shot on net. Gloved by Brown. 13:23 left here in the second period. Shots on goal. 19-16 for Stony Plain, who leads 2-1 over the Bethune Bulldogs in the King of Trucks Allan Cup quarterfinal Canadian Senior AAA Men's Hockey Championships here from AGT Center in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Redlick with it at the draw. Won by Stoney Creek, though. George with it in the corner. He's going to knock that up to Delahaye out at the point. He's going to go over to Schneider, right wing side. Delahaye with it in the high slot. Goes back to George with it. George steps in. Shot blocked. Picked up by Smith. He's going to step in. Back to George on the side of the net. George below the goal line. Gets it to Delahaye. Delahaye winds up. Fire! Oh, Brown with the save. Puck goes to the half boards on the side. Comes out to Delahaye. Delahaye to Schneider. Penalty expires to Stoney Creek. Schneider's backhand pass stopped by Brown. And that'll do it for the penalty to the Stoney Creek Generals. 12:45 left here in the second period. Score is 2-1 if you're just joining us. You're listening to King of Trucks Allan Cup Hockey on Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, www.buzzrocks.ca. Game sponsor tonight is Great Plains College, your home of your carpentry and production line welding program in Rosetown. Face-off won by the Generals, but picked up by Bernhardt. Bernhardt got it for Bethune. Centering pass for Elbers, gets it back over to Coburn, and that goes off a banner. That'll be whistled down. High ceiling here today at the AGT Center. I know, Dale, but they used to have a a scoreboard hanging from center, or is that just for... Yeah, those don't think those can't be removed. They came with the building. Yeah. Comes around the outside of Stoney Creek. Stoney Creek centering pass knocked away by Keller. The stretch pass intended for 27 does Dzeki. Bernhardt coming for Elbers, knocked away by Stoney Creek Fergus. Comes Bragg. Bragg out the outside on the right-hand side. Backhand pass knocked away. Elbers is going to pick that up, though. He's going to go to the right-hand side to Coburn. Coburn going to come out over the red line, dumps that in. Right on net. And we're going to have a face-off as Brown holds on here for Stoney Plain. 12:03 left in the second period. 19-17 is the shots on net in favor of Stoney Creek Generals. Remember to get your Judy Johnson Insurance Services 3 Stars of the Game nominations into the buzz line, 306-730-0809. Those will be announced following the 5-minute mark in the third period, or if we go into overtime shortly after the winning goal is scored. Face off one right in front for reach. Oh, huge save by Brown. Delayed penalty coming for Stoney Creek. Holfeld leaves the net. Puck below the goal line, centering pass. Stoney Creek going to touch that up, and we're going to have a penalty. Tripping. Oh, yeah, if he could have got that to sit down, he probably would have been 2-2. Tripping penalty coming here for Donati, number 81, for the Stoney Creek Generals. And the Bethune Bulldogs are going to go on the Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play. Covers all your plumbing and heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, and central vac services. Contact Dale's today, 306-882-2732. Face-off won by Bethune, back to Keller. Keller gets it over to Knott. To the corner, or to the half boards here. Cross ice to Keller. Keller with it at the top of the circles. Back out to the top with Cott, back to Keller. Keller with it back to Cott. Cott with it back to the half boards, over to shot on net, save. Bounces back out over to number 11, Reach. Reach with it, goes to the corner, tries to get it to Bailey, but it hits a leg. Reach retrieves the puck, though. Gets it out to Cott, Cott to Keller. Keller on the left wing side. Back to Cott, back out over to the far side to Reach. Shot on net by Cott, kind of like a change up. Makes its way, though, loose puck. Scrum in front, though. We're going to get some penalties. No, that's not rough enough to get any penalties out of that. You're going to get an earful from Sebastian, though. Yep. 11:09 here, second period. 20-19, Bethune moving ahead on the shot total. Coming out flying here in the second period. It came out a little flat in the first. 1:19 left in the penalty to number 81 of the Stoney Creek Generals, Justin Donati. Bosch out to take the draw. He's out there with Dooley and Goodman. Delahaye and Schneider out on the back end. Comes up off the glass. Schneider can't keep that in. He'll take that back into the center ice area. Goodman going to carry it in. He's going to drop that. Knocked back. Oh, kept in by Schneider somehow. Oh, dirty. In front for Dooley. Shot. Huge save. Oh, absolutely robbed by Brown. Holy, Dooley wants that one back. It was, yeah, that was going to call a goal. I thought he had that. I was on the tip of my tongue. Oh, still somehow got it. Yeah, Brown standing on his head. That was, oh, yeah. Who got hit there down at the top? I didn't see who got ran over. Schneider got ran over there. That was kind of a knee right in the... Yeah, he's back out. He didn't change on that. Shot on net right on with Holfeld. That's back in Bethune territory. Delahaye going to pick that up, coming around the net on the right wing side. Comes up through center. He gets that up to Bosch. Bosch can't get the pass, though. Hotham going to take a whack at it. That's knocked back into the corner for Blanchard. That goes off of Goodman. Off the boards for Heisey. Heisey carries it in. Cuts into the middle. He's checked by Schneider. Schneider, Goodman, and Bosch coming the other way now. Left wing side, Schneider, goes to Bosch. That jumps over his stick. Heisey hits it out over here to Cousins. Cousins in front, tied up though is Gungalski. 22 or 23, Dooley. He's got it. Stretch pass for George. George picks it up at the blue line. He's got Redlick with it. George going to the net. Oh, gets it to Redlick. He fans on the shot, and that's cleared out. That'll end the penalty to Stoney Creek and the Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play for the Bethune Bulldogs. Refs are going to have to come to center to talk about this one. Yeah, so it should have been, nope, no, they're going to stand with the icing call. They're going to be down in the Stoney Creek zone. 9:46 left here in the second period. This game is just flying right by. 22-20. I guess I'm also used to doing the Capel Valley Junior Hockey Leagues, and those can go up to 2.5 hours per game sometimes. It's actually entertaining this year. It was good. The league expanded. It doubled its teams, and it was good for local towns to get back into the hockey scene, especially for Wolseley coming out into their inaugural season with the provincial championship. That place was rocking from the rafters that night in Game 5 against Regina, who had won it 3 years in a row. But back to the Allan Cup here in Rosetown, AGT Center here. Quarterfinal matchup between the Bethune Bulldogs and the Stoney Creek Generals, intercepted by Hewlett at the blue line. He'll chip that into the Bethune Bulldogs zone. That'll be icing. 9:12 left here in the second period. 22-20 are the shots in favor of Bethune. Bethune coming out a lot stronger in this period than the last. Good crowd for a 4 o'clock game here, though, on a Thursday. Easily, yeah. Yeah, fourth line of Bernhardt, Sanderson, and Albers. That's not really a fourth line, yeah. Bernhardt with it, gets it back over to Schneider. Schneider on the left wing side, goes off a gate or something, goes into the corner. Schneider with it on the right wing side, goes the puck between the legs. Got a delayed penalty coming for Stoney Creek. Here comes Hofeld, centering it, touched by Blanchard. Very good shift. His checking line. Actually, well, they got a scoring line on their fourth line for sure here. Good, actually, between Bethune and Rosetown, like I said before, it's kind of a who's who of who's kind of left junior hockey through in Saskatchewan over the last 20 years. Story of the tournament, though, Ronnie Gaudette from Elsa Pogtog, 51 years old, oldest player, I think, ever to play in the Allan Cup. You cannot a gimmick at all. You can't tell that he's not 24 years old out there.
Very simple positional game, but
Plays smarter, not harder. Puck to the side on the for Reach down below now for other Reach. They can't hold on to it. Goes off the backboards, covered up by Brown. 8:47 left here in the second period. 23-20 are the shots in favor of Bethune. Minute 52 left to the Stoney Creek penalty here. Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play. Dale's covers all your plumbing and heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, and central vac services. Call Dale's today, 306-882-2732. Kept in by the Bulldogs. Reach with it, gonna get it to Keller. Keller's shot just about knocked away by Bragg into the corner there. Reach with it on the half boards. They're being pursued hard by Fergus. Stoney Creek, I think, missed Fergus this last 2 games here. Cousins gets it to Bragg. Bragg at the top of the circles. That's broken up by Reach. They'll come the other way. He's got Bailey with him. Gets it back to Nielsen. Nielsen goes D to Keller. Keller gets it down to Reach. Reach with it down on the half boards. He's going to get it back to Keller. He's going to one-touch that over to Nielsen. That was a good play. Right in front for Reach. Open. Shot on the side. It's just sitting there on the back of the net now. Oh. Brown's got the strongest leg in the world. He had 2 guys pushing on there. He kept that out. Brown keeping Stoney Creek in this game, this second period. It should be a score of 4-2 probably by now, easily for, yeah, I haven't seen the puck come past this red line in the last 5 minutes here, other than for Holyfield to touch it and they transition back the other way. Different story from the first period for sure, as Bethune was outshot by 12 shots there. 7:56 left here, second period. Reminder, folks, when we go to the break between intermissions, we don't have an intermission show planned here, so we'll have a go back to the original programming here at Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, and I'll be back here in Rosetown in about live from AGT Center. Oh, hand pass, so that's whistled down. And to come out of the Stoney Creek zone. And we got Bosch, Dooley, and Goodman up front. Elbers and Delahaye on the back end for Bethune. 7:47 left here in the second period. Gets back to Delahaye. He's going to go D to D to Elbers. Elbers going to get that to Dooley. Dooley going to try and jump that. So Elbers playing both defense and forward on the power play here. Yep, that's his home right there. Yep, so a good place to keep him now even. He's coming off seasons in Italy, 3 years in Italy playing over there for SG Cortana Alps in the Alps Hockey League. Yep. Melville, Saskatchewan product. Delahaye with it now below the goal line. He's going to bring it around to the right-hand side. Dooley with it. He's got it on the west. Shot goes off of the skate of Lee and into the corner. Still loose. Brown can't get a hold of it. Loses his stick. Out comes Heisey with it. He's going to try and find Pajot. Goes through his legs. Well, I was going to say that's icing. A little late on the whistle. Close one, though. Do you think they should ever go to no-touch icing here in Senior AAA, Dale?
That's a tough call. It's 50-50 whether they could regulate.
That's true. I find it dangerous because a few careers have been ended with that one.
Tiger isn't a bad idea, but I don't know if that would work at this level with referee.
Yes, that would be a big factor. Yes, a lot of these guys definitely lengthen the games. I've noticed here the referees have been really good with that. When the coaches want to speak to them, it's just nope, go on, going to keep the game going, and we're going to keep playing. Back Blanchard has it behind the net. He's going to clear that out to the left side. Doesn't quite get there though. Gongalski trips over his own feet. Out to Smith at center. Smith, another one they were missing yesterday. He was looks like he's finally arrived. By my understanding is Stoney Creek had flights booked and they could not get most of their players in here till Wednesday, yesterday afternoon or evening, I guess. Smith with it. He's going to chip that up and he's going to be picked up by Pajot. Cleared away by Coburn into the corner. Keller going to get it. He's going to get that out. Stopped by the Generals. Kept in by Gongalski. He's going to take that around the net. Comes in on the wraparound. Delayed penalty coming to Bethune. Brown now coming in. Wasn't sure who was going to get the penalty there. He was kind of sleeping. Let's see what they're going to call here. Yeah, Keller 2 minutes for hooking, and the Stoney Creek Generals going to go on the Dales Plumbing and Heating power play. Dales covers all your plumbing, heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, and central vac services. Contact Dales today, 306-882-2732. And today's power penalty kill sponsored by Ford Regal Motors. Ford Regal Motors in Rosetown has friendly, helpful staff and have been proudly serving your community and surrounding areas since 1929. Puck in the corner for Stoney Creek. Drops it back into still with it. Gets it out to the top for Cousins. Cousins will work that back over to Donati. Into the corner for Heisey. Below the goal line. Goes around the net. He's looking for a centering pass to Bragg. Donati with it. Gets it back out to Cousins. Donati into Bragg in the slot. Misses the net. Battle in front there between Knott and Pajot and Heisey, causing some traffic. Donati drops it for Heisey. Heisey into the slot for Bragg. Bragg can't hold on. Donati going to recover. Gets it over to Heisey. Heisey with it. Heisey on the half boards. Back out to Heisey again. Back out to Cousins on the right side. Gets it to Donati at the point. Donati into the corner. Says to other Donati. Donati with it. The Twins, yeah. They look exactly the same, too. They shoot. I guess that's the easy way to tell them apart, yeah. You wouldn't notice that right off first glance, though. Out on the corner now. Donati with it. He's on the half boards. He's going to move up to the top of the circles. He's going to drop that over for Heisey. Heisey changes spots with him. Goes into the corner. Puts it on his backhand over to Bragg. Bragg will get it out to Cousins at the point. Cousins puts it over to Bragg. Bragg can't hold on. Heisey loses control. Picked up by Bosch. Bosch tries to carry that out. Or knock it out. Sorry, Cousins fakes a shot. Down goes, what was that? Number 12, Bailey. Cousins, shot on net, loose puck out front. High stick for Heisey. Yeah, that's going to get whistled down. Yep, that was actually. 3:57 here now, left in the second period. 12 seconds left in the penalty to Keller. The Ford Regal Motors penalty kill. We're going to have a face-off. Is that going to be inside or outside here? Oh, yeah, the puck went all the way down, so... No, outside the blue line. I guess that went off or high stick, sorry. 2009, okay. So not long ago, actually. Really, he was on the World Junior Hockey team too as well. Twice, wow, got some... Yeah, you can really tell actually when he's out there. The way he skates, it's the edge work actually. The big thing that sets apart a lot of players as they hit that major junior and the professional level. Outside, Keller takes a hit but makes the play, gets it to reach. That's blocked by Hotham. Delay penalty coming here for the Stoney Creek Generals, holding the stick call against, looks like number 17, Blanchard, the captain. And that'll put the Bethune Bulldogs on the Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play. Dale's Plumbing and Heating covers all your plumbing, heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, central vac services. Contact Dale's today, 306-882-2732. Regal Motors has friendly, helpful staff and proudly serving your community and your penalty kill sponsor. Serving the surrounding area since 1929. Enjoy the experience of purchasing your next vehicle from Regal Motors and your local Ford dealership located at 2424 1st Avenue West in Rosetown. Shot on net by Delahaye, stopped by Brown. Goes D to D now to Coburn, back out to Delahaye at the top. Coburn on the right wing side on the top of the circles. Delahaye shot on net, that gets knocked down by Smith. Up by Redlick with it. He's gonna get that back out to Delahaye. Delahaye gets it onto the half boards for Drew, or George rather. Goes over to Coburn. Coburn takes it across the red line into the zone, goes out in the corner. He's gonna take it behind the net. That gets knocked away by Lee. George in the corner now with it for Bethune. He's gonna get that out to Knott. Or Caught with it out at the top at the blue line. George knocks that down, a high pass. Caught, shot on net low, sitting in front for George. Oh, net helmet comes off of Brown. Delayed penalty coming for Smith of the Bethune Bulldogs. And that's going to end their power play. Yeah, I think so too, when they were going for the puck. Puck was in the crease, so okay, they changed the rules on that this year, and it's kind of been I mean, it was for player safety, but again, it's going to take a year or two for a lot of the guys to get used to that. Brown getting his helmet back on here. 14 goaltender interference here. Bailey for Bethune Bulldogs. 2:17 left here in the second period. Shots 27-21 for the Bethune Bulldogs. They come out flying here in the second period, looking to even it up before they go into the third period. Been some close games all the way through this Allan Cup. I think we only had, one game. Southeast Elsa Pogtog was 6-2, and Lacombe and Stoney Creek last night was 5-3. Everything else went to overtime, 1-1, two games. Real closely matched up teams here at this year's Allan Cup. It's kind of a different story when you look at other championships, like say even like the Keystone Cup, when you sometimes have mismatched leagues that come in. RBC, same thing. You have a few of them that sometimes don't come in or sent a representative anymore. Allan Cup's actually won by province. Ontario has the most by 49 of them. Looking to make it their 50th this year if they can. Puck goes up. That's still in play. Didn't quite go over top of the line. Down in the corner now. Kongalski with it. He's got it on his backhand. Puts it on towards the net. But that's cleared out by Bethune. Minute 30 left here in the second period. 3 seconds left in the penalty to Stoney Creek. And they're going to have a power play for the next minute and 8 seconds. as the Bethune Bulldogs go on the Regal Ford Motors penalty kill. Centering pass for Cousins, doesn't quite make it to the net. Blanchard goes to DaCosta. DaCosta on the right-hand side, he's going to get that out to, oh, he still holds on, it gets it to Blanchard though now. They're going to switch spots. Blanchard moves down onto the hash marks position. Cross-ice pass, tough to hold on to there for Lee. Goes into the corner for Hewlett. Conkle going to keep that in. Conkle puts it on his backhand down into the corner for Donati. Knocked back into the low for the Generals. Donati with it. Shot on net. Holefield with the save. Cleared out by Schneider into the corner. Kept in by Lee though. Oh, goes off Bosch into center ice. Retrieved by DaCosta. He's going to turn that around to the blue and gets it right to O'Mara. He's checked by Schneider. Stopped in, Lee will catch that at center. Conkle on the right-hand side. Going out to center. Here comes Bosch. Bosch knocks that down. He's still end of the shift. Yeah, he's got a little bit left in the tank. Bailey, shot on net. Goes off the shoulder into the corner. Oh, there's a trip. No call, though. I think the ref, well, he tripped over. They're both going for it there. Conkle, he gets the puck knocked away from him by Delahaye. And that'll do it for the second period here, folks. Score 2-1 in favor of the Stoney Creek Generals. Shots on. And welcome back to Rosetown, Saskatchewan here at AGT Center for the third period of the quarterfinal of King of Trucks Allan Cup Hockey here on Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, www.thebuzzrocks.ca. Coming to you live from Mooseman, Maple Creek, Assiniboia, and Melville. Shots on goal so far are 28-22 in favor of Bethune. Score right now 2-1 in favor of the Stoney Creek Generals. Face-off going to come to center. Bailey out with Delahaye caught and reach and other reach there. Delahaye gets it back in his own zone. Caught with it. He's going to put it up off the boards. Going to be retrieved by Bailey, but that's offside. Looks like reach was just a step ahead of the play there. Face-off going to come outside of the blue line here. Today's period sponsor of the third period here between Bethune and Stoney Creek is brought to you by Rosetown Accounting Services, specializing in farm families and corporate taxes. Visit Carrie G. Jago, your professional CPA, CGA accountant, located at 219 Main Street, Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Blanchard with it behind his own net. He's going to step out on the right side. He's going to find Heisey. Heisey going to get that out to center. Not going to knock that back into the center ice. Here comes Bethune, 4-on-3. Reach on the right-hand side. Takes it, puts it behind the net to Delahaye. Is going to retrieve that. Comes the other way for Stoney Creek now. Caught with one-on-one with Heisey. Ooh, Hofield holds on. I think that's in the back of his jersey there somewhere. Yeah, well, he knew he didn't quite have it, so he just kind of fell down on it. 40 seconds in here to the third period. Shots on goal, 28-23 in favor of the Bethune Bulldogs, who trail 2-1 to the Stoney Creek Generals. You're just joining us. You're listening to King of Trucks Allan Cup Hockey on Melville's rock station, The Buzz, live from AGT Center here in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Play goes back to the point here. Shot on net, held on by Hofield. Stoney Creek, looks like they finally have their full roster almost back, except for a couple guys here. Bosch out to take the draw. That's won by the Bulldogs. They're going to put that off the boards. Kicked up onto his stick for Goodman. Goodman trying to get cross ice, but he's got Donati on him. Puck out into the center. Schneider. Oh, delayed penalty coming to Stoney Creek. Yeah. Penalty here. The Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play coming to the Bethune Bulldogs. As number 24, Lee of the Stoney Creek General is going to get an interference penalty. Gungalski and Bragg up front to kill this Ford Regal Motors penalty kill. Smith out to take the draw on the power play here. Elbers and Delahaye on the back end for Bethune. Elbers shot blocked by Gungalski. That goes into the corner for Drew George. Lets it go by for Bailey. Or Smith, rather, sorry. Shot on net in front. Chance for the Bulldogs. Oh, rebound by Redlick. Doesn't quite find it. Gets stoned by Brown. Elber's going to chip that across ice. Right along the red line. Again, Redlick fighting for it. Drew George going to pick that up. He's going to come through center. There's a guy you should pick up for the Spitfires. Elber's with him on the top of the circles. Gets poked away by Gungalski. Gungalski coming in. 22 shot. Hofield with the save. That goes over the net. Drew George out the red line. He's going to step through. Comes up through center again. That's going to be offside. Going to be a hooking penalty, too. Actually, I'm not sure why that wasn't a call, because ref was standing, like, right there. Well, win some, you lose some. Hotham out here with O'Mara and Fergus, and Blanchard out to kill the penalty here. Ford Regal Motors penalty kill for the Stoney Creek Generals. Hotham going to force Nielsen to the outside. Fergus on him. Reach is going to get the puck, though. Going to come around to Reach on the right-hand side. Gets it out to Keller. Nielsen in the point. Shot on net. Delayed penalty coming to Stoney Creek as Bailey's knocked down in the crease. 17:42 left here in the third period. 2-1 is the score for Stoney Creek, and they've just went down 5-on-3 on the... Oh, yeah, he could have had one that tied the game up here. 5-on-3 coming here. Ford Regal Motors. Rosetown has a friendly, helpful staff and have been proudly serving a community and surrounding area since 1929. Timeout called by Bethune, I believe. Power play sponsor, Dale's Plumbing and Heating. Covers all your plumbing and heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, central vac services. Contact Dale's today at 306-882-2732. Remember to get your Judy Johnston Insurance Services 3 Stars of the Game nominations into the Buzz line at 306-730-6999. 0809. Judy Johnston Insurance Services is the Saskatchewan-based agency providing excellent expertise and coverage options for your individuals, families, and businesses. Visit Judy and her team today at 219 Main Street in the same building as our period sponsor, Rosetown Accounting Services. Bosch out to take the draw versus Fergus. Won by Bosch, gets it back to Schneider. Schneider back to Delahaye on the point. He's going to put that down low for Bosch. Delahaye going to retrieve that back up the center. He goes D-to-D with Schneider. Fakes the shot, goes into the corner. Delahaye at the top of the circles, back to Bosch. Back to Delahaye, one-time shot, saved by Brown. Big rebound though, cleared out by Stoney Creek. Bosch really holding the Generals in here. 17-16 left in the third period. Here comes Delahaye down the left-hand side. Goes right between Blanchard and Heisey. Retrieved by Blanchard, cleared out. That's going to go down deep into Bethune territory. 17 minutes left here to play in the third period. Not baseball. Comes out on the left side is Schneider. He's going to dump that in. Bailey, he lets that go. Delahaye gets it back to Bailey on the half boards. Delahaye again out at the point. Back to Bailey. Top of the circle. Shot on net. Saved by Brown. Right into the stomach. 16:42 left here in the third period. Today's game sponsor is sponsored by Great Plains College, home of the carpentry and production welding program in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Today's period sponsor, Rosetown Accounting Services, specializing in farming families and corporate taxes. Visit Carrie G. Jago, your professional CPA, CGA accountant, located 219 Main Street, Rosetown. Puck goes behind the net. Reach going to get up, right up behind Lee and get that puck out up to Elbers on the half boards. Goes, squeaks out into the corner. Reach is going to retrieve that. Gets it out to Elbers at the top of the strip. Back door! Shoots and scores is Bailey! Beautiful pass by Elbers. Finds Bailey on the back door. Puts it into the back of the basket, making it 2-2. Wow, that was a beautiful goal. That was on the power play too, was it not? Yeah, that was on the, yep. Sure shows that he was a... Yeah, that's why they got him back there. Wow, that was that's what you teach the kids. Yeah. 16:27, tied up here now in the third period. Bethune comes back to tie it up at 2. Bragg out to take the face-off here against Reach. Bethune has got carrying some momentum in here from the second period. Has a very good chance to come back and win this quarterfinal game to advance them to the semis tomorrow, making them one more game closer to the Allan Cup final. Blanchard with it out at the top of the circles. Bragg with it on the side now. He's going to chip that in. Stopped by Holefield. Going to dump that around. Kept in by Heisey though. His pass intended for Donati doesn't quite make it. Donati knocks that down. Puts it in front. Oh, loose puck. Bragg shot goes into the corner. Goes and picked it up around. Donati now has it. He's going to come around on the top of the circles. Comes into the slot. Gets it back. Nice pass to Hotham. Yeah, it sure did. That one just about found its way in, making it 3-2. Hotham's going to dump that in on Holefield. George is going to come try to get that on the half boards. Still with it. George comes out with the puck. Comes out to the blue line. Steps in. Dumps that in. And that'll go back behind the net for Hotham. And that'll go to the left wing half boards, picked up by Reach. Goes behind the net for Reach again. Reach on the side, or dumped out by Stoney Creek. Here comes Smith, number 48. Shot on net, saved by Holefield. That's going to go off to the side, to the left wing side to Delahaye. He'll clear that out to Cousins. Oh, there we go. That's going to go into the corner. George got forcing on it. The pass goes out to the right-hand side. Cousins with it. Shot on net. Oh, just about slides into the net. Holefield down. 14:39 left here in the third period. Puck squeaks out. Delayed penalty coming to Bethune. Hooking is the call. Number 14, Bailey, or Smith rather. And Stoney Creek's going to go up on the Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play. Dale's covers your plumbing, heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, central vac services. Contact Dale's today, 306-882-2732. The Bethune Bulldogs are going to go on the Regal Motors penalty kill. High C out to take the draw versus Bosch. Bosch is Bethune's leading scorer in the tournament so far. Puck cleared out, picked up by Bosch. That's going to be picked up by High C. Turned over, comes the other way. Hotham back in their own zone. Back behind the goal line, comes out in front with it. High C with it on the left-hand side. That's going to get knocked into the corner by Keller. Bouncing puck. Warm weather again today. Not much you can do with it, really, I guess, even if you freeze the pucks if the ice is bouncy like that. Yeah. Well, and then with 1,000 people in here, it probably heats it up a bit, too. Not too often do they play hockey into April here in Rosetown. Puck out into the other side. Dooley goes off his skate, gets it out. He's gonna try and beat Conkle, just about gets a stick on it. Goodman there, that was close to being offside. A good chance in front, penalty coming here for the Southeast, or not Southeast, sorry, Stoney Creek. Gonna have a holding penalty. Yeah, definitely. Conkle. But that's gonna put them, that's actually gonna even it up, and that'll be it for their power play. 4-on-4 now for the next minute and 2 seconds. And then for 58 seconds, Bethune is going to enjoy another power play. They've also been deadly on the power play tonight here. Elber's back on the point there. That was a beautiful goal. At that pass, it was just right on the tape. Yes, yeah, to hit Elber's with a no-look, yeah. Well, you got to do that to beat Brown. He's been hot all game, so... Redlick going to chip that in. He's stopped by Lee. Cousins going to get the puck there. He knocks it out over to the far side to Bragg on the right-hand side. Bragg gets the blue line, finds Cousins, saved by Hofield. Good chance by Stoney Creek to go up by 1 here. 13-12 left in the third period. Another nail-biter in this tournament. Yeah, just a little bit. I think Yeah, for sure. Good shot on the good chance there for the Stoney Creek Generals to make her 3-2. Great hockey here for the fans. They're definitely getting their money's worth. That's been what so far? What here? Oh, I don't have the scores right up. Bethune zone, Hotham out, back out into the neutral zone territory now. Puck comes back to Hotham at the blue line. He's going to look for an option here. 4-on-4, lots of ice here for these guys to skate around. Donati carries it in, 81 shot, scores! Snipe under the arm of Hofield. And they go up 3-2 here, Stoney Creek, with 12:43 left in the third period. Approaching the 10-minute mark here of this quarterfinal matchup here. We got a penalty coming to Smith as well of the Bethune Bulldogs. Or did they put him back in the box? Yeah, 7 seconds. That's not a power play goal. That was a mistake by the timekeepers there, I guess. Stoney Creek's guy is just too quiet on the other side. They forgot about him. It'll be 3-2 now for the Stoney Creek Generals. If you're just joining us here at the King of Trucks Allan Cup quarterfinal here at AGT Center in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Back to Coburn into his own net, or his own end here. Dooley up the center. Dooley with it, puts it between the legs. Shot, saved by Brown. Rebound still loose a little bit. Cleared out by Pajot. Coburn going to go back to retrieve it. He's going to, goes off the foot of the ref, picked up by Elbers. Elbers with it. That's going to come out on to Smith. Smith goes cross ice to Coburn. Coburn with it below the goal line, puts it towards the net. Anything towards the net right now could go in. You never know. Yep, everything and everything. Anything and everything.
We have had some cell phones turned in. Apparently 4 cell phones have been found here today, so you might want to...
Nothing as bad as one World Juniors one.
You can find them at the ticket booth.
you think about it. Sorry to bring that up. Back to the point, Delahaye with it. Reach in the corner. He's being pushed around by Hotham. He's going to clear that out. 21 seconds left in the power play for Bethune. Reach to Delahaye on the right side. Shot towards the net. Bailey will retrieve that in the corner. Reach with it. Oh, delayed penalty coming to Stoney Creek. I think Reach sold that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think slashing penalty here coming to Hotham. They're going to go on the Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play. Dale's covers all your plumbing and heating, gas fitting, air conditioning, central vac services. Contact Dale's today, 306-882-2732. And penalty kill brought to you by Regal Motors here in Rosetown. Regal Motors has friendly, helpful staff and has been proudly serving your community in the surrounding area since 1929. Enjoy experience of purchasing your next vehicle from Regal Motors, your local Ford dealership located at 124 1st Avenue West, right here in Rosetown. Bethune wins the draw, gets back out to Elbers. That's blocked by Blanchard, and he knocks that down straight onto Holfeld. 11:25 left here in the first period. Score is 3-2. If you're just joining us, you're listening to King of Trucks Hockey on Melville's Rock Station. The Buzz, thebuzzrocks.ca. Dooley's going to clear that into the corner for Goodman. Comes out to Delahaye at the point. Delahaye to Dooley. Dooley can't get it. That's knocked away and knocked down into the Bethune zone. Holfeld with a great pass out to Elbers at the blue line. He hits Bosch. Dooley gloves that ahead. Stoney Creek's going to retrieve it in the corner. Lee going to get that out on the backhand. Right out onto Holfeld. Coburn out with it. That's going to go out to number 9 for the Stoney Creek's going to brag with it in the corner. Coburn working him over, trying to get at that puck. Great along up the hash mark. Schneider gets in there now. Schneider knocks him down. Puck out now of the zone, out to center ice. Bounces off of Lee. Comes out the center to Smith. Oh, Smith with a chance on the... Oh, right in front. Goalie read the play, poked it away. And here comes Bragg with some speed. He's going to try and beat Schneider. Comes over. Scores! No goal. That might have been a... No. Ooh, we don't have instant replay for that one. We can't go upstairs. Maybe Global Lacrosse here has a good shot of it. But I don't know. That was a tight one.
How much are you from?
Yeah, you might be. Yeah.
The net before his body knocked it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it went in and then he hit the net off when he ran into the goalie. Either way, exciting play. 3-2 is the score here. 10:14 left in the third period. Knocked my chair over. Picked up by Nielsen. He'll chip that off to Smith. Smith coming up the right-hand side, cuts into the center, threw into the slot. Shot on net, goes up over the net. Kept in by George. George going to cycle that down low. There on the Dale's Plumbing and Heating power play. Good shorthand chance back a couple of seconds ago there by Stoney Creek. Gets it over to Nielsen from George. Uh-oh, Pajot on a breakaway. Here comes Pajot. Saved by Holfeld. Big save, yeah. Didn't quite know where the rebound went, but it stayed out regardless. Here comes George. He'll take that into the Bethune zone. Oh no, that was stopped at the hash boards by Pajot. Here comes Heisey. Heisey in on the left wing side. He's got the puck, dumps that down to Smith behind the net. 49. Smith puts it back into the corner, knocked away by Reach. And that's going to come out to center to Smith, number 29 of Stoney Creek. Heisey centering pass, knocked down by Delahaye. Reach will go into the corner to get that. He dodges a hit from Smith. Heisey will retrieve it, tries to get it back to Smith in the corner. Delahaye's going to ride him over in the... Reach push him into the boards. Centering pass, Stoney Creek off the leg of Cott. And that's going to come the other way. Comes off the boards, Reach with it. He'll chip that back onto the boards. Lee will put that out though. Schneider gonna foot race. He wins it with Conkle. Nielsen, here we go. Hits reach across the blue line. Shot. Saved by Brown. Comes back out to Schneider. Great transition game on both sides here. That puck is just zipping blue line to blue line. Turn it over. Hewlett gets a pass over. Saved by Holfeld. Sliding across. Gets the leg down. Dooley on the other way. Right hand shot. John Net right onto Brown. He's going to hold on. Couldn't quite get all of it on there. A little bit of traffic between the legs on the shot though. 8:10 left here in the third period. Shots are 35-32 in favor of the Bethune Bulldogs. Score is 3-2 in favor of the Stoney Creek Generals. Winner of this game advances to the semifinals tomorrow of the Allan Cup Canadian Senior AAA National Championships here at AGT Center in Rosetown. Oh, that was interference on Dooley there from Blanchard. Puck on the half boards now here. Comes out to Keller. Keller with it. He's going to come across the blue line to Coburn. Shot on net. Loose in front. Bosch couldn't get it. He couldn't eat about 4 inches of stick there, and he'd have had her. Not Albers. Keller goes D to D. Dooley gets it over to Goodman. Goodman ran into the boards by Gongalski. Here comes Keller on the right-hand side. Blanchard can't get it. That's waved off. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period of this quarterfinal Allan Cup game, playoff game. Donetti, centering pass, drop pass. Oh, no, we got a TV timeout for the next 15 seconds here. Today's game sponsor brought to you by Great Plains College, home of the carpentry and production line welding program for Rosetown. Today's period sponsor brought to you by Rosetown Accounting Services. High C out to take the draw against number 10, Redlick. Face-off won by the Generals. They go D to D. They're going to carry that in on the right wing side. George with it. He's got it on the left. Goes off a skate. Doesn't quite get it in, but he'll dump that in deep regardless. Brown misses it. Picked up by Smith. He's checked by Redlick. That goes off to the side. Donetti can't hold on. Albers will pick that up. Albers goes wide for Delahaye. That's dumped in on the back boards. Picked up by Albers again. His pass this time finds George. George Smith reach coming in. Puck in front. Goes in behind the net. Blanchard with it. Bethune trying to make it 3-3. Well, the pass intended for Pajot won't quite make it, and we'll have an icing. 6:38 left here in the third period. Remember to get your 3 stars of the game. Judy Johnson Insurance, 3 stars of the game. Judy Johnson Insurance is based in Saskatchewan, agency providing excellent expertise and coverage options for individuals, families, and businesses. Visit Judy and her team today, 219 Main Street, Rosetown. Puck goes below the goal line. That's going to squeak out on the side for Nielsen. He's going to keep that in. Still down in the corner. Now that's going to come out to center. Tipped away, though, by Pajot. Away from the stick of Schneider. He'll go all the way back. Pick that up in the Bethune zone. Puck through center. That's touched by Reach. That's going to be waved off for icing. 6:12 left here in the third period. Puck squeaks out back into the Bethune zone. Schneider back to get it below the goal line. Behind the net now, comes out the right-hand side. That'll be, gets it into the zone for Bailey. Bailey going to put that right into the slot. Schneider can't hold on to it. Generals come the other way, 2-on-1. Hotham, O'Mara, O'Mara shot, Bragg, his shot goes wide into the corner. Holfeld got the puck right in front of his own net. He's going to put that behind for Coburn. Schneider trying to get it from Cousins. Cousins dumps it in deep behind. Stopped for Holfeld. Coburn again going to come out the other side this time, left wing side. Gets it over to Keller. Keller comes across the blue line. He tries to feed Bosch, but not quite get it there. We're going to have icing. 5 minutes, 17 seconds left. Dale, if you had to pick tonight, who are your 3 stars of the game? Well, I'll give you a few minutes to think on that one. Remember to get your text messages in here for your nominations to the Judy Johnston Insurance Services 3 Stars of the Game. Text the buzz line 306-730-0809. Face-off won by the Bethune Bulldogs. Not sure where my pen went. Shot by Keller on net here. Puck goes behind the net of the Stoney Creek Generals. Puck loose in the feet of Blanchard. That gets over to Gongalski on the half boards. He's going to pin that against the boards. Squeaks out though for the Bulldogs. Right out to Coburn out on the right-hand half boards. Out into the slot. Dooley shot, fans on it. And Stoney Creek's going to clear that out. High C going to chase it down. He gets rocked by Keller. Keller shoots that up. We got a guy down here for Bethune. Can't quite see who it is. Looks like Coburn. He's slow to get up. Up to one knee, letting the ref know how displeased he is about missing that call. I couldn't see what happened either. Either way, 4 minutes, 32 seconds left here in the third period here at AGT Center in Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Here you go, Dale. Just want to write 1, 2, 3 by those ones. Yeah. 4 minutes, 32 seconds left in the third period. 36-32 are the shots in favor of the Bethune Bulldogs. Bethune trying to tie it up to force overtime here as they trail 3-2 in this quarterfinal matchup between the Stoney Creek Generals and the Bethune Bulldogs. Winner advances to the Allan Cup semifinal tomorrow afternoon. Guess it'll depend on who wins the game against Elsipogtog and Rosetown to determine who they play. Donati with it. Shot. Saved by Hofeld. Delahaye looks like it might have squeezed through. He puts his stick down to keep it from going through. 4:13 left here in the third period. Stoney Creek leading by 1. Today's period sponsor brought to you by Rosetown Accounting Services, specializing in farming, families, and corporate taxes. Visit Carrie G. Jago, your professional CPA and CGA, located downtown, 219 Main Street, Saskatchewan, Rosetown. Main Street, Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Comes up on the side here. Delahaye going to carry it up out of his zone, flips it up through center. Going to be gloved by Cousins. Poked away by Reach. He goes through the check. Puck knocked away though. Good chance by the Bulldogs to try and tie it up here. Alber's going to get the puck back behind his own net. He's going to come through on the left wing side. Gets to his blue line, puts it off the boards for number 12, Bailey. He's going to dump that in. Delahaye going to knock that in. Okay, perfect. Right on. Thanks. On the side here, on the right-hand side, knocked in by Conkle. Conkle going to chase it down. He's got Delahaye and Schneider in the corner with him. Comes out to Goodman out the side. He's stopped by Blanchard. Goes into the corner for Conkle. Shot on net. Goes in the corner. Doesn't quite make it there. Dooley going to get that out. That's going to come out to Hotham. He's going to try and clear that cross ice. One touch by Conkle. Doesn't quite get there. Bosch with it. Gets it to Bernhardt. Shot. Goes over the net. Caught. Gets it down low to Bosch. That's going to come out to High C. Stoney Creek coming the other way. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the third period. Oh, Stoney Creek up by 1 here. 3-2 is the score. Gongalski with the puck. He puts it behind the net for High C. He's checked by Knott. Puck comes out in front, just about on the stick of Gongalski. Shot on net by Lee. That's grabbed by Hofield. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left here in the third period. Yeah, Bethune expired their timeout over in the beginning of the third period, was it not? On the power play, yeah. And Stoney Creek would want less time on the clock right now if they could. Puck goes back for Elbers, back in his corner. He's going to fight with Gongalski down there. Smith with some help. It's going to be carried out, though, by Redlick. Galski takes a check from Smith. Puck goes back to Albers behind his net, comes out the left wing side. Drew George gets it, puts it off the boards to Redlick. Redlick fights off out. Blanchard rubs him into the boards. Coburn will stop that puck, knocks it into the corner. Puck comes out to Blanchard, 2-on-1. Bragg with it. Shot, oh, misses the net is Blanchard. Minute 45 left here in the third period. 3-2 is the score. Yeah, Bethune might have a chance here to come if they can get out of their own end. Drew George drops it back. If they can't get one here, they'll be eliminated from the... I was offside. You think? Yeah. It was pretty tight, yeah. Either way, still in here. Bosch centering pass just about put in the net by Pajot. Bosch shot in net. Brown doesn't know where it went. Comes back out to Bosch. Bragg, he's going to clear that out to center. Keller is going to retrieve that puck. He's going to shoot that out through. Picked up by Bailey now. He's going to dish that into the corner. Last minute of play here in the third period. Bethune needs a goal to stay alive. Dooley picks it up at center. He's going to have to curl back with that as Bailey hadn't changed or came up back over the blue line. Shot towards the net. I think that might have been a waste of possession. 50 seconds left here in their game. Judy Johnston, Insurance Services, 3 stars of the game. Third star, number 23 of the Bethune Bulldogs, Kenton Dooley. Tonight's Judy Johnston Insurance Services second star of the game, number 81 of the Stoney Creek Generals, Justin Donetti. And tonight's Judy Johnston Insurance Services first star of the game, number 30 of the Stoney Creek Generals, David Brown, the goaltender. Absolutely phenomenal tonight, only allowing 2 goals, but this should have been a way different game if they'd had a different goalie in net tonight. Face-off going to come down back into the Stoney Creek zone. Looks like Bethune is going to try and get a extra one here with the net empty. Holefield has come to the bench. 6-on-5. One by Stoney Creek, takes it around. Heisey going to whack at it on the boards. He's going to get it out. That's going to come out to Delahaye. 32 seconds left here in the third period. Can't quite get out. Fergus' shot on net off the side. Goal judge thought that went in. Bosch with it on the right side, chips that in. 20 seconds left here in the game. If Bethune doesn't score here, they'll be eliminated. Puck out at the center. Glove down by Goodman. 9 seconds left. Schneider intercepts the pass. That's cleared out. 5 seconds left here down in the Bethune zone. That'll be icing. We got 3.4 seconds left on the clock. You think Bethune can pot one in 3 seconds? Yeah, it's going to have to come right off the draw, right in there, I think. It might almost be safe to say that Bethune might be becoming eliminated here from the Allan Cup, which is a shame to say because we're really looking forward to a Rosetown Bethune final. But Stoney Creek earned this one tonight, and they're going to advance to the semifinals tomorrow. They have 1 game closer to the Allan Cup final. Face-off won by Stoney Creek, and yeah, that'll do it here in Rosetown. Stoney Creek Generals 3, the Bethune Bulldogs 2. Final shots on goal, 38-34 in favor of the Bethune Bulldogs. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again at 8 p.m. for the Rosetown Red Wings, Elsipogtog Hawks quarterfinal game. You're listening to King of Trucks Allan Cup Hockey on Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, www.thebuzzrocks.ca.